Right, good morning. My name is Mitch McKay. I'm currently the City Council member for District 3, which includes the beachfront here, both commercial district and residential. I've been employed by the city as a council member for going on 2 years now. I first came to Imperial Beach in 1964.
How has the sewage affected you or any people you know?
Very good question. It's affected me personally in a lot of ways. First of all, obviously there's no access to the water, very limited access to the water. So, you know, any types of recreation and sports are pretty much zeroed out, right? There's no chance to get in the water without the risk. And it is a significant risk. You know, I know you probably see some surfers out here every once in a while. You know, they do have wetsuits there. I know they rinse and wash with bleach water, so they take it seriously. Unfortunately, my wife, back in March of 2017, she and I used to walk the beach quite often, picking up trash and, you know, just enjoying being in the outdoors. Well, she unknowingly had a small blister on one of her feet, and as we walked down to the mouth and back, she got, you know, her feet got wet because we were picking up trash and wet sand. She ended up contracting spinal meningitis, which is extremely serious. She ended up in Coronado Hospital for 12 days. She was very, very sick. I won't say she was close to death, but she looked like she was, you know, in a lot of pain. She underwent a lot of procedures and injections and infusions. So I know firsthand what's in that water. It's third world sewage. It has cholera, it has diphtheria, it has obviously meningitis, other viruses and bacterias. I don't recommend anybody go in the water. Certainly if you have any kind of open sores, don't even go close to the water. To the City Council, I was working with the San Diego Regional Water Quality Board on a working group called the Bioaccumulation Working Group, and what we were looking at is the accumulation of pollutants in fish life and shellfish. So I had advocated for about 2 years to get funding for the Imperial Beach Pier and the local waters here, because since October of 2018, when we really first started measuring it, we've calculated over 170 billion, that's with a B, 170 billion gallons of sewage have passed through the river valley into the ocean. I'm not talking about the outfall, I'm not talking about treated water, I'm talking about straight sewage from Mexico. You know, we've always known that, you know, the surf aerosolizes, you know, water vapor, right? Salt. I mean, if you live 4 blocks from the beach, you get salt on your vehicle, right? I mean, it's in the air. People know about that. What they don't know about is the virus and bacteria and the fact that it can become airborne and it can live for up to 72 hours, maybe even longer in the right conditions. And it's been tracked over a quarter mile, I think even in some cases half a mile from the beach. So now we have to look at a bigger sort of swath of humanity that could be affected by this, not even knowing it.
We started coughing 3 days ago. My dogs have diarrhea. I'm counting on the calendar. Why do my dogs have diarrhea? The smell is awful. They're a house dog. There's no reason, but there's something going on in our air. And I would like somebody to please help us recognize that we do make a difference in our community, and our children make a difference in our community, and our community makes a difference. Our people are moving out. Our people want to buy, they won't buy. Our town is shrinking. Our businesses are leaving. So please, thank you for coming and hearing us. Thank you.